Hi, I'm Eric Fear. I'm with Silvercrest Mines, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer and Chief Geologist. About 4 years ago, we came to Mexico, and we've systematically and aggressively pursued 3 projects: the Silver Angel, the Cruz de Mayo, and the Santa Elena. Santa Elena is our flagship. We have currently just completed a pre-feasibility study with very robust economics, and we're planning on going into construction this fall with production in the early 2009. Now, what I'm standing next to here is the first tons that we're going to move. This runs about 6 grams gold and about 150 grams silver, which equates to about over $200 per ton just to move this rock, and it's going to cost us about $10 a ton to process that. So you can do the math. This is money in the bank. Now let's talk about the pre-feasibility study. Approximately 18 months ago, we decided to go into a pre-feasibility study based on the incredible results that we're having from the exploration. We were seeing great continuity, things to depth, things going off to the east here. So we just decided to bite the bullet and go for the feasibility study. And that's where we're at today. We've just completed that. And the parameters of that pre-feasibility study are, we have now taken the resource into a mineable reserve of 6.5 million tons with a grade of 1.6 grams per ton gold and approximately 50 grams per ton silver. We're looking at an initial capital cost, which is very attractive to the investor and to the company, of $20 million. We're looking at a cash cost of less than $350 per ounce, and for the first 2 to 3 years, the cash cost is below $250 an ounce. Now you can compare that to $900 an ounce that you're seeing today. Today we're sitting here, it's July. What we're hoping for is to have our permits by August. We'll be into construction in fall and production in 2009. What you will see here in a couple of months is grooming of this area in preparation for production. So now let's look at the criteria of why Santa Elena is such a great investment. Number one, we have high grade. We're looking at an overall grade of our resource of about 2 grams, which is almost double that of anybody else in Sonora. 2 grams gold, and approximately 100 grams silver. You take that and you make an equivalent, you're at about 3 grams gold equivalent, which is astronomical for an open pit heap leach. The second item is it's a very broad zone. So what you're looking at there is if you can have a broad zone and continuity over greater than 1 kilometer long, then it makes a very robust system, very robust geologically, mineralization, and from an economic standpoint. The third item is very low cost. We're looking at cost for production of $8 to $10 per ton, and that equates to about less than $350 per ounce gold equivalent. The fourth item that we're looking at is the expanse of the system that we're looking at. We're looking at the main zone right now, and we have every indication that there are parallel to subparallel zones that could double or triple what we currently have. And the fifth and very important item is we're very close and proximal to infrastructure. Infrastructure and community relations are very important to the project at Santa Elena. Here we are back in Bonamici. We're approximately 150 kilometers northeast of Hermosillo. The infrastructure is excellent. You have highways, you have power, you have water, and you have a skilled workforce. We're looking at employing approximately 200 people during the construction period and about 80 to 100 while we're in full production. We're currently in the Santa Elena adit, which the entrance is about 30 meters behind me here. I'm currently standing at the hanging wall of the mineralized zone. Now this zone, when I first came in here, I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you're looking at something that is 20 meters wide, running a value of 5 grams per ton gold and about 100 grams per ton silver. We're currently about 10 meters below surface, so you can just imagine the value that you have there. Very low strip ratio in phase 1 pit that's proposed, and the value that you're going to receive from that is going to be tremendous. Now, if you'll follow me, we're still in the zone here. This is still approximately 5 grams per ton gold and 100 grams per ton silver. And back against the wall here, that's about 20 meters from the hanging wall to the footwall, which is just a tremendous system. I've had several people down here that are experts in the world, and they've seen this width on this epithermal system, and they've said this is the largest epithermal system that they have seen in the world and in their multiple years of experience. Here we are at the Santa Elena core shed. If you'll see here, we have approximately 10,000 meters of core drilling. It's taken millions of dollars to get to this point. All this information has been put into a model, and we use a GEMCOM software to do that. And from that modeling, we've generated a measured, indicated, and inferred resource. Most of that resource that we've completed is an indicated and inferred, and now we've converted the indicated portion of that into a probable reserve. So this is a very integral and very important part of the process. In my hand here I have a piece of core that is very attractive. What you see here is about 500 grams per ton silver and 6 grams per ton gold, which is extremely attractive from an open pit or an underground standpoint. Therefore, we have the robust economics for the project.